Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dev Diary. What if you could literally alter a game's world for your own personal benefit? Well, that's the mechanic we're working on today, so remember to leave a like if you enjoy the video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Also make sure notifications are turned on so you don't miss future videos. So the concept is as described. The goal is for the player to collect several crystals that can be found in the world. In order to do so, they must use their ability to swap tiles, allowing the construction of their own paths to said crystals. For this one, we really wouldn't need any objects, so our player is simply a struct of data ranging from position and meter values to controls and just about all the functionality needed to make this thing work. The player navigates the world with WASD, with movement being tile-based. Tab will toggle between adventure and build modes, with adventure allowing the player to move and build allowing the player to alter tiles. In build mode, the player is given a 2x2 square of tiles to manipulate at any time. Left clicking will record the set of tiles within that square, and left clicking again will set those tiles onto the world, at the cost of some of the player's energy, that is. And while the player has a set of tiles active, they can be rotated using the mouse wheel, allowing for further manipulation of the set. And finally, a right click will cancel the set tile event altogether. Now, as you may notice, we've got a variation of tiles. Each have their own behaviors, which are triggered when the player interacts with them. The brown tiles are our safe floor tiles, which allow the player to move across the world. The green tiles are walls, which prevent the player from continuing to move in that direction. The red tiles are an instant game over, just to, add some spice to the experience. The blue tiles hurt the player, and when enough damage is taken, it's game over. The yellow tiles will restore some of the player's energy, and the purple tiles are the crystals that the player needs to collect. And functionality-wise, interacting with crystal and energy tiles will convert them into basic floor tiles. Now, when the player either collects all the crystals for the level or dies, the game over state is triggered, which is basically just a timer that eventually resets the level. And admittedly, this is about as far as the project has gone. It's a concept I've been wanting to develop for a while, but turning it into an actual gameplay loop has been a bit of a challenge, especially since, creating puzzle games are really not my strong suit. And as it stands now, the game is way too easy. Nothing is stopping the player from finding a clear patch of floor and then just cloning that ad nauseum. So, maybe a distance restriction or, some other consequences are in order. I mean, it might even benefit from some curated designs, mixed in with the random tiles. But regardless, it was enjoyable to finally get this one turned from, just an idea into actual reality. And I think we can all agree that this one deserves a little extra attention. So what are some ideas you think would work with this game mechanic? I'd love to know what you would do with it, so leave your ideas in the comments. And as always, if you enjoy the content and would like to help it continue, consider subscribing to my Patreon. You get access to exclusives, including some game downloads, and even early access to the weekly videos before they're released on YouTube. But of course, with that said, brings us to the end of today's Dev Diary, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.